everybody. Come on in. How are you? I'm just checking everything's working. Hello, hello. Oh, it's looking good. Come on in. Come and say hello. I'm just going to put my phone here so I can check out any comments. Tell me about your day while we're getting set up. What have you been up to today? I would love to know, because, you know, I'm a nosy Parker like that. I had a great day. I had a pamper day today. Went and got my eyebrows done, got my eyelashes tinted, got some new nail polish on. It's actually a gel. I've never had gels on my fingers before, but I thought, why not, you know? Feeling my inner girly today. Actually, I had to get out of the house. Bart's on night shift and he needed to sleep. And I find that if I'm in the house, I wake the poor bugger up. Hey, Leonie, how are you? Do come in. Rightio. For those of you that don't know, my name is Fiona. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator based in Southland, New Zealand. If you can see the word live in one of these corners, you're with me right here, right now. Every Tuesday at 7:30, I pop in here and we do a little bit of live crafting, don't we, girls and boys? Hello, Michael, Leonie, Jan. Working, then sleeping. Yeah. It's a bit like that, isn't it? It's a bit like that. Oh, we've got two Leonies out there. Thank you. Soupy, how are you? Oh, Joycelyn's finally got her magazine. Yay! Fan-diddly-tastic. So that's fantastic news. Oh, Leonie's been in the craft room. Best place to be, I tell you. So I have been in here most of the afternoon though, because I had to get things ready for tonight. So we've got a fun fold, and we're going to be creating a great card, and then you get to have a go, and then join me next Tuesday and we'll give away a prize. Hey Jenny, how are you? And we'll give away a prize after this presentation for everybody that had a go at last week's gatefold card. So thank you to everybody that entered. Freaking amazing. And massive thank you to everybody that took advantage of my scoreboard special offer. You are going to love it when it arrives. Hey Barbara, hey Jude. Lake tapping. I think Glennis means Lake Tekapo. I hope you're back for Friday's class, Glennis. Right, so we're going to flip the camera over. Bear with me. Da-da-da. Well, and now you get a good view of the nails. Aren't they gorgeous? So yeah, don't know how long they'll last, because it's the first time I've ever had anything like this. I'll probably munt it in a day or two. So if you don't remember, we used the amazing scoreboard last week with the... Oh, what's my stuff on? Oh, that stuff there. Let's just move that. With the amazing metric insert. So the scoreboard comes in Imperial. Bring it down there, Imperial, you get to see it, and there is a metric insert, and I offered a super duper special, and that special expires tonight. So if you didn't take advantage of it, you've still got a couple of hours. I'm just going to move that. Right, so it does come with a stylus. This is what a stylus is, and tonight's card we're going to use it again, because why do the maths when the scoreboard can do it for us? So we're going to make a really cool card. It's called a screen card. I have not made one in years. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab my... I'm going to do two ones, a portrait and a landscape. You know me, I like to show you both opportunities. Got a bit of cloud cover here, girl. A little bit of cloud cover. So I'm going to pop this in at 14.9. Chop it in half. And then that's all we need the trimmer for. Because, we don't need to do maths when we own one of these. So to create a screen card, we need to put this into quarters. 21 centimetres divided by 4, who knows. So what we get to do is that scoreboard, we're going to use those amazing notches that we spoke about last week. So there's a 5 centimetre notch, but right next to it, if I bring it up nice and close, you will see that there is a wee notch next to the 5 centimetres. That's what we're going to use again. So there we go. It's 5 point whatever the heck it is. So give that a score. Then of course half of 21 is 10.5, and the scoreboard already has 10.5. And then we're going to flip it around and we're going to do the 5 and the notch again. Okay, so now we have 4 exact even pieces. Look at that. Perfect. See, if you tried to do that yourself, you'd end up with it all over the show. So that is why I love the scoreboard. And that's all we need to do. And it's done our card for us. So we now have 4 panels. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when the card folds in half, it's the standard size card. You can pop it in a C6 envelope and off it goes. But we're going to make a wee screen out of it, you know, like the Japanese screens and things. Hello Gayleen, how are you? Carol's out there. Good, thanks. Looking forward to meeting me. Well, I can't wait to meet you too, Jenny. You be sure to come and give me a big squeeze. Now, I own a heap of punches, okay? So I'm just going to use, I don't know, any punch that fits in that gap there, making a notch is what we need, okay? So I've got this one. You could use a circle. You could use, what else am I looking at? Oh, you could do an oval. What else have I got? I'm just trying to find what else I could just use a square. Look, good old square. Let's do a good, this is what I've used on a sample. So let's use the good old square. Because this means if you don't have a square punch, you can, you know, you can just cut out a notch. So I'm going to slide the punch in. I mean, what you could do if you want to be, because some of you like to have things perfect, you could find the center of this here. Use a center ruler. Don't try and do the maths yourself. So when you use a center ruler, all you do is you kind of put the 0 in the middle and you move it back and forth until you've got even amounts on either side. Yep. And there is my center. Okay. Who was saying hello? Hello, Angie. How are you? Sandra P's out there. Trisha. Sally. Hello, hello. Right. So we're going to put the square in. And we're going to just put it in this, you know, so I'm going to center it. And I'm just going to eyeball it. I am not about perfection. That looks about right, doesn't it? Something like that. So once you get your first one done, your first notch, you don't need to do any more measuring. All you're going to do is fold that over. And then you'll line this gap up in your punch. So you fold it over, put your punch back in. And then you just line the gap up. It's so easy. And punch it again. See? And now they're the same. So then you're just going to fold that over again. And we're going to punch it there and there. Super easy. Hello, Harry. How are you? Oh, and a selfie. Oh, I better make sure I put me, get my good side ready. There we go. And that's that notch there. And then we'll do the last one. So this is, and now if you don't have a punch, you can honestly just do this with scissors. And you just cut out. So cut one and then use that one as your guide as you fold it over. So see, now it's got legs. So we're creating legs. So that's how easy that is. Alright, easy peasy. Now I'm going to get another piece of card. Just put that to the side. Don't panic. We will decorate it in a minute. But I'm just going to show you the other one. So this one is called, this one is the portrait, because it's 10.5 at the top and 14.9 down the side. So this time we're going to get our handy dandy trimmer and we're going to cut the cardstock. So putting it in with the 21 centimeters at the top, you're going to cut it at 10.5. So you're going to end up with a long skinny bit, okay? Once again, we do not need to do the maths because we've got the scoreboard. So you're going to pop it in here and see that 7 and a bit notch. So there's a 7 and then there's a notch. So I don't even know what that measures. I mean, it's something random like 7.329 millimeters or something. So that's, we're going to score that one. We're going to flip it around. We're going to score that one. Oh, crikey, I went off there because I'm not watching what I'm doing. Okay, and then we're just going to score the centre. And now to do that, I cheat. I'm a cheat. I basically, as you can see, it doesn't go to 30 centimetres. It goes to 29.7. So I literally just smidge it over a little bit. Just smidge it. So you got a little smidgy there and a little, and then I just go 15. And you'll notice, hello, perfectly in half. And now we have this one in quarters as well. So I'll squish that flat. See? And they're all the same. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So when this one goes in the mail, it goes this way. So this is what we call landscape, because it's going to sit this way, not that way. And we're going to do the same thing. We need to punch out some notches in here to create some legs. So let's find another punch. Should we do a circle? Oh no, that's the wrong way. Hang on, bear with me. What else have I got? Oh, I've got that one. Hang on, I've got this old punch here. This might be fancy. Look at this punch. So this has got that. So let's try this one. So we'll find that centre again. Oh, I've got to keep checking the comments. Crocky dick. Hey Sue, how are you? Harry's good. That's good. Josie from Bowen Hospital for your sleepover. Always good to have a sleepover. Right, I'm just going to whack this on here. So that's 1.5. No, we're just going to slide that over. I would be lost without my centre ruler. It helps me find the centres without me having to do maths. So once again, I'm just going to eyeball it. And you can see, there's my centre mark. Well, you probably can't see it. There's a little pencil mark there. And I'm just going to eyeball that to the centre of here. I think we might just go there, actually. That'll be quite a nice leg. Oh, should we go higher? Oh, we might go a bit higher. I think we'll go a bit higher. There we go. Right. Oh, that's a sexy looking leg. So all you do now is fold it over. And it would help if I had a different coloured cardstock. Basically, we're going to line up that mark with the bit that's underneath. And because I chose black, you can all see it, right? You're right. So we'll punch that one out. See? And then we'll fold it over again. So we've got our guides. Pop that in there. Just line it up. And line up the next one. Screen cards are really fun because they sit nicely on someone's shelf. Right. So now you can see this is the legs on that one. That's quite cool. Those are like fancy legs, aren't they? I've got fancy legs. No, I haven't. Thank you, Sue. First time I've ever had gels. Hello, Martha. How are you? I hope you are well, my dear. Which on stage are you going to? Where is it? Venice Beach on stage in America. I loved Venice Beach. It was Long Beach. No, Long Beach, isn't it? Why did I say Venice Beach? Probably in the same place. I don't know. So now you just put panels on to decorate, okay? Very simple. But if you kind of want to get a little bit fancy, we can put some holes in here. So basically you could put a die there, run it through the machine, which is what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to work with the circle die because I can't be bothered doing too much. Well, actually, you don't even need a die. Hang on. I've got a circle here. How big is that? 1 7/8? Probably got something bigger. Hang on. I've got a 2-inch here. We'll go a little bit bigger. We might as well go 2 inches, eh? Go big or go home, I say. So we're going to just put a circle in here. Like so. You could use a die. You could use a trim. It really doesn't matter. Okay. And now I'm going to fold that over because I want to repeat that hole on this side. So I'm just going to line that up. Make sure I get it in there. There we go. And now I have 2 holes. That's pretty cool, eh? So, there's lots of things you can do with these 2 holes. And I need a 2 3/8 punch now. Because what I'm going to do, I've got this gorgeous paper here. And I'm thinking, let's make the border out of this, shall we? Oh, that's a bit pretty. I don't know if I want to cut that up. Do you do that? You're like, oh, that paper's too pretty. I can't. I'm going to have to cut it up because I want that colour. So all I do now is to make a ring to go around there. I'm going to do my smaller circle first. So my 2 inches first. That goes in like so, as far as it can go. And then you're going to grab the 2 3/8 of an inch and you're going to go over the top. And you're just going to punch it again. And we'll do that twice because we want 2 rings to go over our decoration. Okay, so we don't need those bits. If Beck was watching, she'd keep those little circles. So now I'm just going to glue those on. Venice Beach, that's right, Venice. No, I'm pretty sure on stage is Long Beach, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's Long Beach, California. And I know that we've got Sydney, we've got, I think Cologne is the other one. She would, Sue. She would totally save those bits. Not this one, not me. Right. And I'm just going to put these around here, like so. Okay. And then we're going to decorate. So basically what I do now is I do get my ruler out now, and it's a good time. I can tell you that when you make this particular one, which is what we're going to call the landscape one, the gap in here is just under 7.5. So I'm going to cut my DSP 7 centimeters, and depending on what you do for a notch, you're just going to have to kind of guess. See, that's 8.5. So I'm going to go. I'm going to cut my 6.5 by 7.5. Does that sound good? 6.5 by 7.5. It's gonna do, I'll tell you that. So we'll grab our piece of paper. I'm gonna go 6.5 by 7.5, and they're gonna be, oh, look at that, just perfect. Little wee slither of scrap. So we'll pop those on. Who said hello, Batman? Who's Batman? It is in Long Beach, yes. Oh, Leanne, can you tell us pictures of, because we never get to see we don't get to see a lot of what the other on stages are like. Obviously we're probably too engrossed in our own on stage, but yeah, it'd be cool to share some pictures. Right. Rightio. Venice Beach. I have been to Venice Beach. I got my tattoo there when Eden and I think we had our week at Disneyland, and then we wanted a quiet day away from Disneyland, so we went out to Venice Beach. And there's all these tattoo shops along the beach and the waterfront. Oh, let's get a tattoo, shall we? So we did. As you do when you're in America. Right, and I'm going to grab some white. But this is, you can see how this is going, and I'm going to put white ones on the back. Oh, we need to cover that because that looks bloody awful. Right, we'll do the same thing. So you get your smallest circle first, your 2 centimeters. I know, sorry about that, Harry. Black cardstock. Who chose that? What a dimwit. But never mind. I do love a good black card, though. But it's not great for filming. My first on stage ever, and I walk. Oh, awesome. There's nothing more empowering than walking on the stage. Believe you me. Every year I'm just like so thrilled. And you're trying to look out in the crowd to see your friends, but you can't see anything because the spotlights are just shining in your eyeballs. And don't rush it, Leanne. When you go across the stage, go really slow, because I've gone fast and then my friends are like, well, you went too fast. We couldn't get a picture. Okay, so just take your time. You know, it's your moment. You shine in your moment. This is starting to look like portholes on a ship. But you're getting the drift. Okay. So this is this one here, and that's all I'm going to do. So that's all I'm going to do for this one for now. I will finish it. And then I'm going to put my white pieces, which, what did I say they were? 6.5 by 7.5, I think it was. 7.5. I had a knee replacement. Perfect. Yeah, you just take it easy, girl. You just take your time. My amazing downlines are going to get a bit of on-stage time as well. So I'm going to be cheering so freaking loud from the crowd. Probably have no voice by the time I come back. So that's going to be that. And of course you can put sentiments on here and what have you. But what I thought I would do is we'll flip that back over. Sometimes if you don't have time to stamp stamp something and colour it in, just go to your DSP stash and honestly just start cutting. Just start cutting. Oh, Jacinta, oh my gosh, will I be yelling for you, girl? I think, yeah, I'm definitely going to have no voice left. There's so many people I'm going to be yelling for on stage. It's just such an awesome feeling when you see somebody up there that you know, that you've not, like, I know how hard my girls have worked. It's just awesome. So, and if you are Silver Elite and above, you get to go to Onstage Plus, which is an extra VIP activity. So yay, that's cool. Yeah, Josie's having she's had new knees, haven't you, Josie? She'll be like a 16-year-old chasing the boys up and down the street, won't you, Josie? So, look, honestly, you don't need to see me fussy cut paper, but I'm just going to do this one flower, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to decorate the other one, and then we're going to give away a prize because we've only got 9 minutes left. Where did that time go? We have so much fun together that it just disappears. And I want to say a huge shout out, thank you to all the New Zealanders that have registered for Kevin's 30th celebration. You are in for a real treat. The 37 presentations from global demonstrators, plus his presentations, plus the presentations from the special guests. Pretty much you're getting over 40 tutorials. You know, there's your whole year of crafting planned out just like that. It's going to be epic. And prizes, you know, come on, we're going to get prizes. And the thing is, once you've paid to join it, you're there for life. Like, it will be recorded and you can just watch it at your leisure. And you could go over the tutorials again and again and again and again. In my dreams, says Josie. Oh, come on, Josie. We'll take you out on the town. Me and G. Make a recording, Fiona, before you go and play it when your voice gives out. Yeah, I know, right? I end up losing my voice on the incentive trip because we just do so much talking. Hey, Cherry! How are you, my love? How are those? Are you anywhere near that fires and stuff? That's freaky. So isn't that going to look pretty right there? I'm just going to stick that right there. Normally I would double layer it, but I am so not going to. Oh, awesome. Leanne's obviously been to Kevin's retreats before. I have not. I only got to meet Kevin in the last few months. I joined a group that he was in. I mean, he asked me ages ago if I would do his retreat, and I'm like, nope. Because I wasn't confident to put forward a video with all those, like, legends. So you get the gist of it. And then I'm going to put a sentiment there. Oh, imagine tying a bow through there or something. But anyway, we're going to put that one to the side. And I'll just show you this one. So this one's going to be super easy, okay? So that one is what we call the landscape. This one is going to be the portrait. I still hope to crash your incentive trip. Yeah. We're going to, we've actually changed our plans because, you know, as you do, we're still going into Vancouver. So that's awesome. Can't wait for that. So I'm going to be using the new DSP. Now, this is a new one called Striped and Dotted. Now, I've got a funny feeling. Oh, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but is this Striped and Dotted? Is this the one we got for the selling the kits? Or is this something else? I think this is the one we got for selling the kits, isn't it? Well, it says cloud cover. That's not. Oh, it is cloud cover. Okay, we'll go for the... Hey, we'll do a manly one. We'll do the stripes. This is a sort of a blokish one. Okay. So we're going to measure... What you need to do is get your ruler. And you just need to measure from there to there to work out, you know, so currently, so it actually is just under 14 centimetres. So if I make it around about 13 will do the trick. And of course we'll go 4.75. So my first thing I'm going to do is go 13 centimetres this way with my pattern facing east-west. And then we're going to do 4.75. And because this is the best trimmer in the world, you literally can cut to the millimetre. It is that good. If you don't have this trimmer, oh, what are you doing, girl? 4.75. Okay. Hey, Raywin. I saw your sheepy card. Thank you for entering. And I said, where is this gumboots? I want to see your sheep card wearing gumboots. I went to Raywin's house and she's got a sheepy there that's got gumboots on. So that's just going to go on there. Oh, you know what would look great with this? The gears and textures. I haven't got time to do that right now, but I'm going to decorate this with gears and textures. The new Stampin' Die set called Gears and Textures. It's got cogs, it's got chain, it's got abstract stamps. It's really cool. So, but this is also, this one I'm not cutting holes in. This one I'm just going to glue the paper straight on and then we're going to decorate it. I've got 3 samples to show you, so you'll be able to see what it looks like finished. In our region, but about an hour's travel. Yeah, oh, hopefully you, you know, I feel so sorry for the fires and the fire people and, of course, the animals, and it's just crazy. The other day we had some rain, and I just wanted to send it to you. It was the heaviest amount of rain I've ever experienced here. It was raining that hard that it was going back up the roof into the spouting. So there you go. And you can imagine this with the gears and the textures and a sentiment. And then on the back, I would just do plain white to write your message. Okay? Do you get the gist of the screen card? Are there any questions? And when you mail it, you just fold it flat, like so. Don't fold it like this. That would be bad. So just fold it, you know, so that it fits into the normal envelope. Do you have any questions? And now I'll show you my samples. Okay, so this is the first one that I made. So if it was in the mail, it would probably come out of the envelope like this, and there would be a written message here. And then I have just done a selection of flowers, a thank you card. I've got some fluff going on in there, some of the lovely, love this new die, the detail on the leaves as it die cuts it out. And of course it's a bit hard to show, but it would sit on someone's mantle like that. It says thanks, thanks, thanks. So it's a good way to say. And I've just scattered the flowers across the front. Okay, so that's that one. Now the next one I did is what we call a landscape one. So it would come out of their envelope like this. Okay, so we've got happy birthday. And I've just put plastic, plastic in here. You can see that. So on each side. And then I've got a piece of plastic there, and I could write my message here. And then on the back I've got room to write another message. So that is the crabby crayfish one. Even got a wee seahorse there. I love this paper. I'm almost out. So that's that one. And this one is another one. So it would be in their envelope like this. So once again I've put the plastic here. And it's got happy birthday. Now if you're wondering, where's that fun happy birthday stamp set come from? Well, I'll show you. It is over here. Beck used this the other day. I love this. This is called Addressed to You. I'm guessing it was designed for envelopes because you could stamp that on the front of the envelope, and you've got some cute little trees and snowflakes and flowers. I love the balloons. But you've also got mail, post, happy, team, birthday, Christmas. So when I send out mail for the team, it's going to be team mail, and I might put happy team mail. But if you just stamp the happy and the birthday, it's pretty cool. Sorry about the lighting there. But yo, so if this is in the new catalogue, so I would give this a good 10 out of 10. It would be a must-have. Hey, Leslie! How are you? So that's this one here, using the new online exclusive DSP. And I've just left it blank so I can write messages on the back. I have put this on the back so you didn't see the glue. I kind of wanted to hide it. And I think it adds a really fun element to it. What do you reckon? So your challenge, should you wish to accept it, is to make a screen card. And if you've got the scoreboard, you don't have to do the maths. It is already done for you. I'm going to move that out of the way. And now I'm just going to just close these punches. Oh, and I'll flip you over so you can see me. Da-da-da. You're like, ooh. Right, I'll just chuck those back in there. Because, you know, if I don't put things away at the time, ends up as a mess. Right. But you can see, if I hold it up, you can see the legs. I love the legs. Aren't the legs cool? So this punch here, for those legs, was this one. So it was that one. That one there is how I got those legs there. Alright. And then this one was just a circle. I think it was a 1 3/4 inch circle punch. So that was easy. And then this one, I love this, the legs on that. I used this punch. I used the top part of this punch. So there you go. Pretty cool, eh? Right, let's give away a prize. Oh, thank you, everybody. I'm pleased you like those. Right, let's get my iPad. So, once again, if you don't know, I gave a challenge last week to make a gatefold card. We had 28 entries. That's pretty epic for a Tuesday Tech Talk. I get a lot of entries for the Friday sketch, but to get 28 entries on my Tuesday Tech Talk, yay! Evelyn, Carol, Michael, Elizabeth, Ollie, Marilyn, Raywin, Barbara, Linda, Angie, Anita, Joy, Deirdre, Ann T, Leonie H. Sorry, a message just went over the top of the list that I'm trying to read out. Ann T, Leonie H, Donna, Melissa, Glennis, Lynn J. We have got Sandra P, Ann F, Jude, Leonie D, Jan, Sandra C, Jill, Josie, and Joyce. Jill, Josie, and Joycelyn. Why did I put those three together? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Evelyn got some goodies. Jan is from Canberra. Canberra. Now, that's the capital of Australia, isn't it? Pretty sure I learned that at school. Yeah, pretty sure it is. Anywho. Right. 28 of you. Well done. Now's the time to cross your fingers. Cross your toes. I don't know if I mentioned this on Sunday. I think I forgot. Cross your toes. Cross your fingers. Rub your lucky knickers. I'm pretty sure I forgot. Right, rub your lucky... Oh, gosh, hang on. I'm going to get this right. There we go. Good luck, everybody. You do know that if I could give you all a prize, I certainly would. Drum roll, please. Who's it going to be? I can't see. I can't see. Linda! What a great way to start the year, Linda. Now, Linda is in my team, and she comes to my Invercargill classes, and she's my op shopping buddy. I'm a little bit addicted to op shopping, and you always want a partner in crime when you're doing these things. So, Linda, darling, what are we going to give you? I'm going to come down here to my stash of stuff, and I'm actually going to give Linda, because we all need adhesive. Oh, crikey, I've got stuff stuck everywhere. I've got some beautiful new, they're called Deer Dots, and they're sort of that green, but she's got blends, so you can colour, go this way, you can colour these two here with your blend, so you could actually turn this one into Blackberry Bliss. And of course, tear and tape. Who doesn't need bloody good Stampin' Up! Tear and tape? So I'm going to put those in there, and I'm going to see her on Thursday because we've got class in Invercargill on Thursday. So yay! I'm just going to find a bag for this because I'll lose it otherwise. I'll just chuck this envelope out of there. We don't need that. And we'll put it all in here. Please fit. Please. Oh, yes. So, yes, congratulations, Linda. Well done. I hope she's watching. Your mum will be like, oh, not again. Here we go with 2026. So I'm just going to pop that in there, and I've got a wee post. Oh, pulled a muscle in my shoulder at the gym. Where's my pen? Oh, here it is. Linda. So do you have any questions regarding... Oh, she's young. Yay! It won't let... A lot of people are having that won't let me comment issue. Poor old Debbie the other day, she couldn't comment either. I don't know what's up with Facebook and its flipping gremlins. Do excuse the hot pink cheeks. I'm having a moment. I'm having a flush. Having a flush. I want to tear all my clothes off, but I won't. I won't. Okay, so let's have a look. What have I missed? Have you got any questions before I leave you? But I will do a post tomorrow with the information on how to make these cards, and then you make one and pop it in the comments section below my post, and then you come back next Tuesday and we have another crafty session and I give away another prize. So there you go. As you know, the mini catalogue is now live. The online exclusives are live. The new kits are available. The card retreat, the virtual card retreat, you can still purchase that. There's so much happening at the moment. I find that I can't enlarge the video. It won't let me comment. See, there you go. I find if you're on your phone and you turn it, so if you've got your phone like this, if you turn it like this, I wonder if it'll let me do it. Hang on. So you can see there I am, and if you turn the phone, it should, there you go. Okay, and then once you do that, you won't be able to see comments. Okay, not that we need to see me large. Okay, that is the last thing you need in your lives. I do apologise. Oh, where is it? This side here. Me and Pippi were skylarking on the couch last night, and I copped a claw in the face. So don't skylark with your dog. I am this close to getting that flamingo out. Everyone's like, put water on it. Hit it with the hammer. Jan, I am not going to hit it with the hammer, and I am not going to cheat and put water on it. I have used that little plastic frickin' tool that it come with, and I'm not shitting you. The plastic tool is smaller than a pair of tweezers. I have been digging each night, just digging because it hurts my hand, but I am determined. I'm so close, I can see one little leg, so I am getting there. The square punch, is it current? No, it's not. No. When it comes to punches, just grab them and then have a stash. I love the way your brain works. Oh, my brain is terrible. Really, my brain is a mess. You know, when they say, oh, people have got their ducks in a row, I'm like, mine are pigeons and they're all over the place. Must go. You have a great weekend, Jacinda. See you on Sunday night. Sue, I can't wait to catch up with you in Melbourne. But everybody, just thank you for joining me. Congratulations to Linda. I cannot wait to see what screen cards you make. So go off and start working on your creation. And I am going to end this Facebook Live when I remember how. All right, everyone. Ta-ra for now.